What is going on, everyone? I decided to do a bit of vlogging about subjects around mental health because we're all struggling. We are so struggling. I haven't done mental health content for a while, and I haven't posted much on social media because I've been looking after my own mental health. Because, won't lie, very much struggled this lockdown, and I think this lockdown's really hit so many people out there. And things that I felt that I know are going to be very relatable to people, I'm going to share. I want you to, as well, if you're feeling these things, just know that it's not abnormal what you're feeling. There's so many people out there feeling like this. I've come across a couple of friends on walks and things, and I mean, you're going to say lockdown, what all this, but I think without seeing friends like social distance walks, all of that, we'd go nuts. Our mental health would be even worse. And actually, for me, that's not worth it. If you wear a mask, you're all good. So, seeing a lot of my friends who just say, they're really struggling this lockdown, and it's really just kind of these alarm bells have come up with people, and it's really concerning. So, over the last couple of weeks, I've kind of felt a massive loss of focus with my job. But being a personal trainer, I love what I do. But the last couple of weeks, I won't lie, I've really struggled with having focus and where I want to get to. I think, oh my goodness, I feel overwhelmed. And with that as well, massive loss of motivation, because when you have little focus, you just don't have motivation to kind of pick that focus and pick that energy up and move forward. It all kind of comes crashing down on you at once. Those two often are very much aligned, kind of your motivation and focus. So if you do feel like you've had a serious loss of motivation, or actually no motivation, or very little to no focus, that's completely normal. A lot of the time we ride the wave. Some days we have good days, or better days, more positive days, where we don't ruminate so much or as intensely, and other days, we really get bogged down by it. Another kind of thing that I felt the last couple of weeks is kind of just a bit of loss of purpose. Started out on this fitness journey, coming from a place of depression, had a real strong purpose coming into the industry. In the last couple of weeks, I felt like I really lost that a little bit. Although I feel a lot more motivated now, but and my focus is back. But that's taken a lot of work. A lot of kind of reading and meditation, personal development stuff, working at it really hard, because it is really tough to always manage kind of, you feel, you question yourself, your anxiety goes into such a high state, you always question yourself, and you question, am I on the right track, am I doing this, am I doing that, and you just, all of these thoughts just kind of bog you down. So if you feel like you've lost a bit of purpose, you're not on your own. You really are not on your own. And another one as well is a bit of a loss of identity, because when you're going down a certain career, or when you're in your job, you have kind of your identity, don't you? You have your identity of being a sociable person, or being a really good friend, or being this, that, being a personal trainer, for example, being what you are in your job. But then when a lot of things in life get stripped away from you, sometimes you feel like you're losing identity a bit, because you feel like, you lose motivation, you lose focus, then you start to question yourself. You start to think, am I such a sociable person, because you're not being motivated to actually do anything and just retreat into your shell, and you question yourself from how you were to where you'd be. So you might think you're actually changing as a person. And it's just completely circumstantial. You're not changing as a person, because when I was going through depression, I thought I was changing as a person, but it wasn't actually me changing as a person. It was just kind of my mental state changing, going from high levels of anxiety down into deep depression. And I don't know if you do have depression or not, but if you don't have mental health issues, but you are really struggling mentally this lockdown, like a lot of us, don't just think you are changing as a person. It's just completely circumstantial. And I just wanted to share this because all of these things that I'm feeling, you might be feeling, we are all feeling this. We are all really struggling in our own ways. And I just want you to know that you are never alone in how you are feeling. Because there's nothing worse when you're feeling these things and you think, God, I'm abnormal for feeling this. Or, what's wrong with me? And when you think, what's wrong with me, you naturally just direct your focus to everything that's wrong with you or everything that's going wrong at the moment. And that just makes you ruminate 10 times more about all the negative things going on and not the positive. And obviously, when all the negative kind of builds up on top against all the positive, you see kind of no way out in terms of trying to think positively. So, just to know, I really want you to know that you are so not on your own in those thoughts. And I'm going to be documenting a lot more kind of about things that mental health related, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, hoping it's going to help you guys because I'm so open about these things. It liberates me talking about it, even on social media. It liberates me. It's how I deal with it now. I never used to be like that, but it's how I deal with it. And if I can make you feel like less alone and help you kind of along this journey, even if I help one person, that's all that matters to me. So just to recap, if you're feeling like a lack of motivation, or no motivation, lack of or no little to no focus, if you're feeling like you're changing your identity or you feel like you've lost your purpose a bit, those are all completely normal things to be feeling right now. We're all in this together. I never want you to feel like you're alone. I really hope this helps, ladies and gents. Until next time, be strong. If not, go out for a walk, exercise, meditate, read, take yourself out of your environment. If you ever are feeling really low, kind of if you're sitting down at your desk or on your bed or even at work, sometimes just that shift in environment can help you change, feel more positive within your emotional state. So I hope that helps. Ladies and gents, until next time, have a lovely rest of your day.